I'm running for high school executive board with a better contract. I want to be a part of an independent slate rather than run with a specific caucus. I think it's a really crucial time in our union. I think between what's going on in the federal government, down all the way to the city level with a mayor that is under indictment for corruption, I think we're in a really broken system right now.
I was a part of quite a few things as a member of the Unity Caucus. However, once I aligned myself with ABC because their options in terms of member voice, I was eliminated. So my question is, are my skills only good, or am I only a good chapter leader if I'm a member of Unity? If I am a good chapter leader under Unity, supporting members and doing a good job, why is that still not the same if I'm a member of ABC?
We need a change in our organization. We should not have to exchange anything to be able to keep up with inflation. It's a terrible precedent to set that we need to pay to keep up with our cost of living. We need people who understand this running our union. Amy Arundel understands it. I understand it. I'm not great with numbers, but I understand that if inflation goes up 9% and you get a raise at 3%, you're actually making less money. You have less purchasing power.
I have felt extremely unheard at the level we currently are at with Unity. The leadership is not hearing school voices at the level of in-service members, active members, and even retirees. We have no teacher autonomy because we are being told by the DOE exactly what we have to teach, what we have to say, and at what pace we have to do all of these things. We need a UFT that supports teachers and supports our students.
One of the common issues that we're seeing is the lack of resources and space. Even though there are 3 schools in the building, we cannot equitably share those resources and spaces amongst ourselves. The one science lab is located on a completely different school, while the other 2 schools don't have any access to labs. It's the same thing for the library. We say we share the library, but ultimately one school takes ownership of that library. So how can we have a separate but equal school when the building itself is not equal?
When people ask me, why did you decide to do this? Why break with Unity when things were good? For me, the straw that broke the camel's back was there was a paraprofessional named Migda Rodriguez who had the great audacity to run for leadership in the para chapter. She was elected to the para executive board. Couldn't make all the executive board meetings. The reason for that was she's compensated so poorly in her role as a paraprofessional that she had to work a second job. A member of Unity, a district rep in Brooklyn, decided that was fair game. He made a meme of her, comparing her to Where's Waldo, mocking the fact that she was not at the executive board meetings. I know politics is dirty business. There's sharp elbows. I get it. I've taken hits. I'm not afraid to throw punches either. But one thing that I absolutely, for me, is a red line, we don't punch down, okay? You punch up. And the fact that a district representative who's probably making $170,000 a year saw fit to mock a paraprofessional who is so poorly compensated despite being in a union, the biggest local in the country, that she has to work a second job, that was the last straw for me.
We decided to create a new campaign that is different from anything that has happened in the past. We want to activate union members who have not historically been involved in union politics. Less than 25% of all UFT members voted in the last UFT general election. That means there are literally tens of thousands of UFT members who are not engaged in their union, who are not yet activated, who could be doing so much more and participating in this union to which they are paying dues. We need to try to find ways to activate and engage those members. We need to get them more involved. We need to all be doing this together. We have nearly 200,000 UFT members here in New York City. Together, we could build so much power, essentially running this city.